Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugger. I am coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we are continuing, of course, rebuilding company in hard mode. We're up to $19,000. As you know, we're just around $10,000 once I drop the money on our garage. So yeah, it's going to be a while before we get anything. But I'm okay with that. It is what it is. We got our garage. Now it's just a matter of getting a truck. So I think we already chose the pressure tanks for our next run. Despite it being a much longer run, I don't know, is this one any shorter? 631? Because this, no, it's $3,000 less. I don't feel like hauling the same trailer again. I really just don't want to. Even though it's only 15 tons, I'd rather run the 22 ton for 13,000 over a longer distance. Besides, this one also goes to a city that I've been to in Kessel, and this one goes down here to whatever that's called. I don't want to try and pronounce it, man. I'll just mangle it. So 761 miles, 22 tons. I should be able to make it in a single run. Should be able to. Lights are on. We don't need them. Oops. I accidentally went to neutral. Now, this is the video where I'm going to try and put a list of some of the mods that I use down bottom. I don't know what I'm going to list, but I'll list some of them. And like I said, I don't know if I can link them for sure. Because like my Scania sound, you know, if you wanted that, there's actually a new one that's up. Somebody else just put out. I don't know how it is. You know, I'm not sure which one I use. There's actually a lot of Scania V8 sounds out there. But I know my JazzyCats, I know my improved weather, awesome rain, things like that. I know those for sure. Eesh. Almost didn't make that swing. Now the pressure tanks are actually a load that's been around since vanilla. This is, I think, a vanilla load. Get your mind out of the gutter, goddammit. Alright. In other words, this one and that little like water tower thing on the side there, these are both just loads that have come with the original game. These, which is interesting, all things considered. Considering all the trailer mods I have, you figure that these would eventually be replaced. But I think these are part of the flatbeds, and the trailer mod I had that actually replaced these started conflicting for reasons unknown, because they never did before, with the JazzyCat mods. So I'd rather keep the JazzyCat mods than the other trailer mod. So that's why I have the pressure tanks again. I don't know. Somebody will come out with a flatbed replacement again. And maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Yeah, you're just going to change before I get there, so I'm not even going to bother. Alright. We're pretty much full diesel, almost at least. So this shouldn't be an issue. Traveling time. Hopefully it's mostly highway, but I don't know. The map didn't look very positive in terms of highway. A lot of curves out there. Not a whole bunch. to go over today. I'm going to get another arena run very soon. As a matter of fact, I could probably grind the money for it. I could probably grind the money for it after this if I wanted to. My nephew's going to, like, completely flip his wig when he finds out what I did. I was looking at my paladin, my wizard, my warrior in Warcraft, and I made the call to delete them, which is very difficult for me to do. My paladin had done everything. Yeah. All the entire year round, all the achievements you get for doing the seasonal stuff, I did them all on my paladin. My paladin had all kinds of different mounts. I mean, I still have the mounts, but I don't no longer have the hero, the champion, the character, call him what you will, that I actually got those mounts with. You know, I don't have any of that anymore. I'll just follow behind you. You know, so a lot of the achievements that I got on my paladin, I just don't have anymore. And that's a hard blow, man. That really is. It's a hard blow. My paladin's been around, even though I started vanilla, my paladin's my oldest character. Has been around since Burning Crusade. You know? Since the start of Burning Crusade, my paladin's been around. So that's a little rough when you do something like that. But I was looking at everything my paladin had, and my warrior, and my wizard, to be honest. And there was just no way in hell I wanted to relearn all of that at level 80 something. I'm just not. So I made the call to sell everything my paladin, my warrior, and my mage had. Sell it all. And start over. My main character right now is technically a druid. Yep, I have a level 25 druid that I'm working with. Healing druid. I'm going to make other classes. I want a warlock. I've always loved the warlock class. Warlock was one of the first classes I played. So I'm going to get a warlock. I'm not sure what else, to be honest. I want another warrior. I want another paladin for sure. Even though paladin became my main, I still like warlock probably the most. I'm just not sure where I'm going to go with it. Oh, we're up over 100. We don't want to do that. There we go. Cruise control set for 100 kilometers. Yeah, so it's a pretty big move. Now the question is do I want to spend the money? And I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be no in the long run. Do I want to spend the money to bring my warrior over to my new server so that I can move my cloth bind on account stuff? And the answer is, I don't know. I'm not sure where you buy that stuff anymore, to be honest. I have like a whole bunch of bind on account stuff already for leveling up my solo characters. The problem is, what do I do? You know, do I want to pay? Do I really want to pay $25 just to move my cloth stuff? I don't know. I don't think so, if I'm going to be straight with you. I'd rather just level up and then buy the cloth stuff. Even though I forget where you buy them. I think you buy them Northrend. I think. Not sure though. I gotta be careful with corners like that. I am hauling 22 tons of 4x2. Corners like this. I think I'll be okay on this corner as long as I don't like cut the wheel suddenly and trying to adjust. Yeah, a pretty smooth run going. So far, anyways. I mean, we've come close to already cutting 200 kilometers out of this run, so... And yeah, the only reason I'm staying on the outside is because I'm just passing stuff right now. Even though I'm going to lose too much momentum to pass this car, I think. Plus, I have pretty much a normal trailer. You know, it's only 22 tons. It's just a regular length flatbed. So, I don't have to worry about, you know... If I'm going to hook the guardrail on the left or the concrete... I'm probably going to hook it with my truck before I hook it with the trailer. So... I was hoping he'd move before I got there. I don't double shift. I'm going to see if I can get up behind him and flash my lights at him and get him to move rather than move over. Which is, well, apparently, oh, now he moves over. Of course, I would think that the main reason he moved over is because he's going to be getting off the highway soon. Well, I think we can get around him before we get that far. So that way, if he does pull off, we're in front of him and not behind him. Go. And he did get off the highway. Yeah, I was just looking at everything they changed, man, and I can't believe how much they've dumbed down. I mean, some of the things they've done I really like. Like all your pets and all your mounts that you get are account bound now. So like when I deleted my paladin, I didn't lose any of my mounts. I've got all my mounts, every last one of them. And I thought that pretty damn awesome. However, they like the point distribution. I think I talked about this before, where you would actually choose what abilities you want, and you know they really dumbed that shit way down. And I kind of sat back a little stunned at how dumbed down it was, you know. I didn't even know I was on the toll road. But like, instead of gaining points, I mean, it used to be like every level, then it was every other level. Now it's like you get a point at 15, 25, 40, like 85 or 75, and then 90. And you choose one ability out of 3. And they kind of all look, you know, the first ability like is the same for all classes across the board, minus some slight adjustments. And it's like, you know, movement speed. Each class gets some kind of either movement speed or quick dodge ability or something like that, you know, that gets them out of harm's way. I kind of looked at that and shook my head because it really, like, surprised me that they would do that. It's like they were really looking more and more for the casual player, yeah? And they added so much stuff. Part of it makes me wish, because I got rid of my paladin, part of that really makes me wish that I had never left Warcraft. That I'd stuck through Cataclysm and the beginning of Mr. Pandaria and just learned everything as it went. Because so much has changed. I don't know. How about... Yeah, how about downshifting? There we go. There's a surprising corner. I mean, it wouldn't have been so surprising if I had looked at the map, I suppose. But this is definitely a new road, too. The sound barrier here right at the edge. I kind of hate roads like this when I'm hauling, like, big trailers, because this wall can become such a problem when it comes to like dealing with cars and whatnot, trailers. It just gets easy to hook, you know. It's so easy to accidentally hook something. Oh, we were making really good time. I don't know. Recently, I've taken to watching like trucking videos, not just any trucking, like really special heavy haulage kind, where they have to deal with like extremely large trailers. You know, where they have like double and triple trailers, or you know, they have the sectional trailers as they call them, and you know they'll have the trailers like, what the hell is a speed camera doing right here? Are you really going to be speeding at this point? I don't get it. Yeah, because one truck went that way, everybody's got to go this way. Can I get ahead of one of them? Yep. Not that it matters. But, I don't know how to describe this, but this is, you know, you get to like this really eccentrically long piece of machinery or something to haul, yeah? And then what ends up happening is you have to have like a trailer that's hooked to the truck at the front, that the you know, the front part of whatever you're hauling rests on, and then you have a second trailer at the back, that the back part of the whatever you're hauling rests on. And the trailers, you know, self-steer. You know, they have somebody else that uses a control box to steer the trailers so that you can make it around corners and whatnot. Yeah, like that. I've been taking to watching them. And there's actually this move. It was a very long move. And they used a man truck to do it, which, you know, I like man trucks. There's nothing wrong with that. Scania is my king of the road, but I got nothing against man trucks and nothing against pretty much any truck. But they actually came to these bridges on a highway, and they couldn't drive the trailer under the bridge. You know, it's too tall. So what they ended up doing, and you know, I was just amazed, you know, seeing how they get around things like this. What they ended up doing is they took this massive container. They took like 2 or 3 cranes, and they lifted, you know, however many hours it took, lifted the container off the trailer, put it down on these tiny little rollers, you know, these metal wheeled rollers. And there was like 4 per side. And then they laid down, so that they didn't damage the road, they laid down these really thin metal sheets, yeah? And then they used 2, I call them tractors. They're actually like forklifts, but they used them as tractors to hook up to the front and to the back of this massive container thing that they were hauling, and very slowly pulled it under one bridge. And then they had to keep going for a little bit like this. I'm talking, they were inching along, yeah? They were inching along. Jeez, I need a nap, let alone my driver. And they had to go under a second bridge. Then they had to remount the whole thing right there on the highway back onto the dual trailers so it could continue its journey. You know, and I've always been amazed at things like that. You know, and the things that will move along the roads, the things we have to, and what we'll go through to move them. There was another instance where, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sniff, but my allergies and that combined with yawning for whatever reason, it's making my nose a little stuffed up. But there was another instance where they were hauling this thing, and it was just way too big to pull off the trailer. Yeah, it was just way too big to pull off the trailer. And even if they did, doubtful they could have rolled it under the bridge like I saw in that video. So anytime they came to a bridge that was too low to roll under, they built a couple 100-foot or yard or meter or whatever. But however the case may go, they built a detour road built specifically for this reason, like months in advance. A very small detour road so that they could go around the bridge, and shit like that's always tripped me out. I forget what the truck was called, but I saw this video where they showcased, and I don't know when it came out. I don't know how old the video is. They showcased what was, when this video came out, the largest road truck in the world. And I had to shake my head and laugh when I saw it, because it literally looked like somebody put like Bigfoot 5 tires. I don't know if you're familiar with Bigfoot 5, but just these really big tall tires onto the frame of a train. With the diesel engines and everything up top, and then just threw a truck cab on the front, and then well, this is inconvenient. I got to talking too much. I hate doing this. I mean, in my showcase one, I really don't care. And on my showcase profile, I've done all kinds of stupid things because I rush it. I rush my driving and deliveries, and I make plenty of mistakes. But the showcase profile is, simply for showcasing stuff. On the other hand, this one, I really like to take things more seriously. So when I have to do something like that, I feel really, really, really stupid. It could have been a lot worse. Excuse me, I don't mean to sniff on the microphone. I really don't mean to sniff on the microphone. $260 kilometers left to go. Normally I'd say I could easily do 1,000 kilometers, but that may not be wholly true. At least with this truck, I don't have the engine power to do that. I really don't like this situation. Where it looks like the inside and outside traffic are going the same speed. I really don't like this situation. Alright. I wonder if I can get this guy to let me in. Well, I know I can. I just got to slowly move over until he brakes. Like that. And then just pull it in. But I was actually kind of hoping he would just, you know, sometimes it seems like they see your directional and slow down. Which I was kind of hoping would be the case, and I wouldn't have to bully him. But move. Won't work. And of course now, I should have known that that was coming. I should have just looked at the map rather than be a douchebag. I wanted to hear that. Yeah, I wanted to hear that while climbing.
She went back to work.
Yeah. What's all the juice?
Open Uncle's computer. Oh, sorry.
In case you didn't know, my niece came home because she's sick from the doctors. That's why I went quiet. Sick from the doctor, sick from school rather.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but it seems to me like she's too young to be pulling it off, so don't think I'm claiming that. She's just perpetually sick.
Yeah, she's always sick.
It's one ear infection in one ear, then she's had an ear infection in the other ear right after it, then both ears got infected, then she was sick and got hives, and now today's the first day she's been feeling better. And she wanted to go back to school, and she went back to school, and she came home because she's sick again with hives. I'm starting to wonder if they should test her immune system for deficiency. – 200 kilometers to go. Almost done. Yeah. Nose, damn it. I really hate this. Yeesh. Right. Hopefully this has a speed limit on it. Looks like it does. 60. Yay. What the hell is this car doing? Ugh. That was yeah, that had me worried a little bit there, I got to admit. You know, maybe there's somebody that knows this or not, I don't know, but are there really places where houses are on the, like, edge of the road like this? I mean, I know, like, in some cities, like I've seen in the heavy haulage, the houses are, like, right there, but they also have, like, sidewalks. Those houses are, like, as I said this before, you step out your door, front door, you run the risk of getting run the frick over. Like, bye, honey, I'm going to... You know? I think we got enough momentum, even with the uphill. We're just going to roll by this guy. And then, of course, the road splits into a highway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're taking a left up here anyways. I'm going to say, yeah, it's looking like I'm not going to make this in a single run. I think for the sake of the video and for rendering... Hey, before I make this corner, I want to see the map. There's a rest point there, but then that's almost where I'm going. I'd like to rest here. But this is a toll booth. I don't know that I can. I don't know that I can rest there. I mean, I could do something stupid, and I guess I am going to. For the sake of the length of the video, I'm going to just do something stupid. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. Again, this is something I'm looking at myself doing, going, why are you doing this? Well, on the other hand, I think all things considered, I just got some rest, didn't I? Fuck. What the hell did I just do? I'm late. Hang on. I hate not paying attention. 12/11/09. You know, what I need to do is, in case this doesn't work, is save the game right here, right now. And deal with being late. I didn't mean to hit enter again. I really didn't mean to hit enter again. And this video is getting too long. Of course, I'm just in the middle of the road now. And this video just got longer. I apologize, man. This is just real poor of me to like this. It really is. But I don't know why I hit enter again without paying attention. That was really, really stupid. Fortunately, by the looks of when I saved it, we're not that far behind. Yeah. The toll booth's only right up here. And this video is going to be long. You know what? I think I just go for it at this point. This becomes one of those situations where like all bets are off, you know? %, grade. Oh, that'll help me build up some speed, which is exactly what I want. Except that we're climbing, so I ain't gonna be building up speed. Hopefully it's a 10% downgrade as well. Gotta hear that hill climb. Alright, that's enough of that. Now, when I say all bets are off, that means I'm not speed limiting anymore. I'm not stuck to 100 kilometers. I can push it 120, 130, you know, however fast I want to try and make that rest stop before I start getting hammered with fines. So now we just open it up. We throw like fuel economy and everything to the wind, and we just book for that rest stop. I know I'm getting tired. Just don't hit me with fines. I'll make that rest stop. Oh, that's looking like a sharp corner. Ooh, that's scary. Oh man, this is more like how I play my showcase. Only that truck's at least 6x4. I apologize for the subpar play at this point, because this really is subpar compared to what I've been doing. I don't know, I just seem like really distracted right now. I am letting myself drift a little bit because there's that rest point. We've almost made it. Whew. Oops, too far. Watch me get hit with a fine now. Whew. Alright, well, I hated to do that, but... And there's not that much further to go, so I might as well just finish the run out. I may, for the sake of the length of the video, edit the part out where I go for the... yeah, so if you watch this all the way, you'll know because you'll be hearing it here. Edit the part out where I went for the rest stop at the toll booth instead of turning left, and then I accidentally double rested and made myself late on the delivery, so I had to reload it again. So that's why it jumped back to the middle of the road and I drove again, and then I broke all the rules. So a little concerned about my dog's location. Oh, he's back over on his bed. All right. He was just by my ankle earlier, which is why I was wondering. A whole bunch of trailers just parked on the side of the road. That's interesting. That was a McDonald's ad. And I'm so looking at the McDonald's ad, I'm not looking at the car stopped in front of me. I'm sorry, when a truck hauling 22 tons can out-accelerate you, you need help. And again, I'm in the subpar play, man. Well, the run's almost over. Just try not to let it happen on the next run. I think what happened, and it's not actually, now that I like even dwell on a little bit more, it's not think, I know what happened, is I really wanted to put this video into one video rather than break it up into 2 points because of how little was left in terms of time. Even if I rested at the toll booths, I still only had like 143 kilometers to go. So This shouldn't be too difficult to back in, to be honest. I should be able to just pull this like straight almost. I might have to pull it forward. Yeah, because I just messed up my turn, I think. Yeah, I did. I don't know. It may give it to me. It might give it to me. Even though I have a bad angle. Yeah, it did. Alright, well, I apologize for the subpar play, folks. I really do. And, wow, we actually gained quite a bit of level in that. So, we up our long distance again. And then I'm just curious what upgrades we have available to us. Not that I could afford any. That's different. I'll have to check those out. And we got some new tires. But I will keep the video going long enough to that's alright. We'll keep the video going here long enough to hit the garage, which is actually at another dealership, which is really nice. Why was I going backwards all of a sudden? But just so we can see what trailer we're hauling next. I'm screwing up Major League. I'm trying to hurry because this video's like so long already. Even after I edit that part out, it's still going to be long. Alright, what dealership do we have this time? Do I have something? Damn. I have something different? Volvo! That's alright. Finding a Volvo dealership. Service. Repair. I gotta see what this, like, if it even shows it, this highway to hell stuff is. Well, other than the fact that my horns are sticking straight out. I don't like the sign covering my windshield. I really don't. I'd rather stick with the Sting. And I assume the other highway to hell is down here. It showed two. Guess not. I'm not going to upgrade any of that or any of this. I'm just wondering where that other highway to hell went. Nah, it doesn't look any better. Because it showed two of them. Bull bar, maybe? Nope. Just that top one. Maybe it was this one. Oh no, that's that. I really don't... first of all, I don't know what that means. But second of all, I don't like the fact that it covers my window. Not that I might see it from the inside, but even if I do, it's going to annoy the piss out of me. So, I don't want it. I'm just going to stick with that one. Alright, we're done. And I always rest after completing, no matter how little tiredness I have. Always rest when completing a run. We're up to 31,000, so we're closing in on being able to buy our first truck. At least a little bit. So our load that will run this time, ooh, we got some choices. There's another train right there. Very short haul. 65 tons. Good God. Oh. I don't think I want to mess with that. Oh. I really don't think I want to mess with hauling 65 tons. Even if it is short distance, I don't even know if my truck could get going under that. So it's between these two, really. And that looks like a damn mountain climb. And that goes in the belly of France. I'm not decided, but it's going to be one of these two. I'm pretty sure of it. By the looks of it, I should really go this one at $22.55 per kilometer versus $15.35 per kilometer. By all rights, I should haul this. But that does not look like a pretty route right there. But we'll have to see. I'll probably end up hauling this, even though it's 33 tons. Alright folks, so that's going to be me done for this episode. Again, I apologize for the subpar driving on this one. I kind of went minor league GTA on it. That's what I get for trying to rush when I shouldn't have. I should have been just taking it slow like normal and not let the video time constraint that I've artificially felt bother me, but I did, and I apologize again. But that's going to be me done for this. If you could leave a comment, rate, and subscribe down the bottom, it'd be really great. But until next time, folks, this is One Big Bugger signing out, and I'll see you then.